Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm from a small village in the Canton of Zurich, Switzerland, and today we will be talking about a very special canton. Yes, because I am from Zurich, people always think that I will talk about Zurich or one of the bigger cities or cantons like Valais or Graubünden, but no, today we will be talking about Aargau. Aargau is a canton in northwestern Switzerland. It borders with France to the west, with the Swiss cantons of Vaud to the south, Solothurn to the east and Lucerne to the north, and also with the German state of Bavaria to the northeast. Its capital city is also called Aargau. The official language is German, but French is also spoken in the western parts of the canton. Even though Aargau is the fifth most populated canton, it is almost unknown amongst tourists. Only around 2 million tourists visit Aargau each year. This number is significantly lower compared to other popular cantons such as Valais with its world-famous Matterhorn, which attracts over 20 million visitors each year, or the Canton of Zurich, which receives around 9 million visitors each year. So if you want to know why Aargau is so special and what you can do there, keep watching this video. First of all, let me tell you some basic facts about Aargau. The territory of the canton Aargau has an area of 1,404 square kilometers, which is around 540 square miles. That makes it slightly smaller than the US state of Connecticut or the Spanish province of Barcelona. Aargau is the fifth most populated canton with 731,000 inhabitants, making up 8.4% of the national population. The population density is 518 inhabitants per square kilometer, or 1,342 per square mile, which is extremely high for Switzerland and makes it the second most densely populated canton after the Canton of Zurich. Aargau is the sixth richest canton with a GDP of $42.6 billion or 39 billion euros. That is equivalent to $57,389 or 54,000 euros per capita. That makes it the third richest canton behind the cantons of Zurich and Basel. Aargau is the seventh smallest canton, so it is not one of the largest nor the smallest. It is also not one of the most nor the least populated, and it is not one of the poorest nor the richest. So in general, we could say that it is an average-sized, average-populated, and average-rich canton. But it is definitely not average in terms of scenery, because if you take a look at these pictures, you will see that it has beautiful landscapes, stunning lakes, gorgeous mountains, and lush green hills. So why don't people visit Aargau? Well, this is where things get interesting. You see, people usually travel to touristic places. Touristic places have touristy infrastructure, meaning they have many hotels, restaurants, shops, etc. In order to attract tourists, especially foreign tourists, places need to have a certain appeal to them. For example, snow-covered mountains attract skiers. Big lakes attract swimmers or sunbathers. Cities attract shoppers and nightlife enthusiasts. Beautiful rivers attract fishermen and nature lovers. Unique buildings or monuments attract culture enthusiasts, and so on. While the scenery in Aargau is really nice, it lacks a wow factor. Sure, the landscape is nice to look at and it is perfect to relax in nature, but it does not really attract people with specific interests. So Aargau is not a place that immediately comes to mind when planning a trip to Switzerland. You might visit Aargau on your way to another destination or while visiting a neighboring canton, but most likely you will not plan a trip specifically to visit Aargau. So in general, Aargau is mainly visited by day trippers. Now that we've uncovered why Aargau isn't exactly a household name, let's dive into what makes this place truly special. Nestled in the northwest of Switzerland, Aargau shares borders with the French and German-speaking regions. It has a rich history, once being part of the Holy Roman Empire and later under the Habsburg dynasty. The modern canton of Aargau was formed back in 1798 during the French Revolution. Fun fact: the name Aargau literally means the valley of the river Aar, which is also the name of its capital city. So, what makes Aargau stand out? Let's break it down into 3 awesome reasons. First off, the location is super convenient. Aargau is easily reachable by car, train, or plane, with several motorways surrounding it. Plus, there are 2 major railway stations in Aarau and Brugg, and you can catch frequent direct trains to Zurich Airport, one of Europe's busiest hubs. If you're nearby, it's just a half-hour trip to Aargau, or a quick train ride from Zurich. Next up is the price. If you're looking for a budget-friendly getaway, Aargau is your spot. Accommodation, food and activities are way more affordable compared to Zurich or Geneva, think 15 to 25% cheaper. And even when you look at the French regions just across the border, Aargau still comes in about 10 to 20% less expensive. Public transport is also reasonably priced, and the occupancy tax here is among the lowest in Switzerland. Finally, let's talk about the offer. Aargau has everything you need for a fantastic experience. Whether you're after team-building activities, a nice golf course, wellness hotels, outdoor adventures, delicious restaurants, charming villages, historic cities, or cultural events, Aargau has it all. It's a hidden gem just waiting for you to explore. Now that we know why Aargau is so special, let us discover some of the best things to do there. Let us start with the largest city in Aargau, Aarau. It is the capital of the Canton Aargau and has around 200,000 inhabitants. Must-sees in Aarau include the historic Old Town, the Aargau Castle, the Jesuit Church and the Aargau Museum. Just a 15-minute train ride away from Aarau you will find Brugg. The name Brugg is derived from the Middle Ages when the city had a bridge across the River Aar, which was important for trade. Must-sees in Brugg include the historic Old Town, the Brugg Castle and the famous Schringer Bridge. For families with children, a trip to the Swiss Miniature Park is highly recommended. There you can admire 125 famous Swiss landmarks and buildings as well as natural attractions all in miniature form. If you love golf, then you should visit the Golf Club Ottlingen. It is one of the most beautiful 18-hole golf courses in Switzerland. Other great golf courses in Aargau include the Golf Park Menziken and the Golf Club Aargau. If you are interested in history, culture and art, then you will love the Abbey of Kaisdorf. It is a former Benedictine abbey which was founded in 1018. Today, the Abbey houses a museum with a collection of art and artifacts from the Middle Ages to the present day. Another great place to learn about history is the Castle of Bellinzona, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It was built in the 13th century and served as a fortress for the Sforza family. Nature lovers will adore a walk through the gardens of Italian landscape designer and botanist Luigi Bonaldi. The gardens cover an area of 22 hectares and feature a wide variety of plants from around the world, including a large collection of rhododendrons and azaleas. If you want to experience the Swiss Alps up close, then take the Aletsch cable car. From the top, you will have a breathtaking view of the Aletsch Glacier, the longest in the Alps. If you love water sports, then head over to Lake Hall. You can swim, sail or simply relax on the sandy beaches. If you prefer fishing, then the Rhenans Lake is the perfect spot for you. It is home to a variety of fish species and is surrounded by beautiful scenery. For those who prefer something more relaxing, the Lorraine thermal baths are highly recommended. They feature several pools with thermal water as well as a sauna and steam bath area. Before we finish this video, I would like to mention 3 traditional dishes from Aargau. The first one is Bermentzels, which is a brothy beef dish made with chunks of bread. The second one is Sie Richer Geschnetzelts, which is a veal dish cooked in a creamy sauce. And the third one is Argot, which is a pastry filled with melted cheese and sometimes meat or vegetables. As you can see, there are many amazing places to visit in Aargau. So if you ever plan a trip to Switzerland, make sure to add this canton to your list. I hope you enjoyed this video. If yes, please give it a thumbs up. Also check out my other videos about Switzerland and subscribe to my channel to support me. Thank you for watching. See you soon again. Bye.